Welcome to the Forward Moves podcast, a place where we talk about all things operations and marketing for your fitness business.
And where we bring on industry-leading guests to help you get the inside scoop.
I'm your host, Ash.
And I'm your co-host, Kira, and let's get into the episode of today. Hello and welcome back to the Forward Moves podcast. We are back from our little hiatus and it's just going to be myself and Ash today.
Welcome.
How weird do you feel being back?
Is this my first podcast back from Europe?
No. We did one at the other studio since you've been back.
We are right in the corner having a full discussion with
Actually, we'll be getting into this later, but we've had a bit of a role change and Ray is now behind the camera. So you may hear the behind the camera person a little bit more because she thinks we're talking to her.
It's been so long. So I feel like we did that podcast 3 months ago.
Ages ago. Yeah. It was like you just got back from Europe and then we had to book one in and then...
It's been about 4 or 5 months since we've done a podcast alone.
Yeah, just us.
Yes.
Which is quite fun. It's quite nice.
So let's give a little update. I literally forget how to talk on this thing. I'm like, how do I talk? Let's give a little update on the movements in FM because cat's out of the bag. Ray's in the room with us.
Ray's now here.
Yeah, so our beloved Maddie has left to start her own business.
Which we are so excited for her.
Yeah,
to go
so
and
excited,
do.
but very sad.
Yes.
Very sad. So Ray has decided to step into a new marketing and branding role, which means she's in the corner, which means we'll probably get distracted a little bit more. For those who don't know, Ray and I kind of can't be in the same room together.
So this is going to go great. I feel like this is going to be like the Laughing Fit 2.0 where I'm going to be sitting here being like, you need to get it together.
Yeah.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, it was probably like one of our first 5 or maybe 6 episodes.
I still go back and laugh at that. It's on our TikTok if you guys scroll to the very end.
Yeah.
I just lost the plot and I could not stop laughing for 8 minutes.
7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, I was not having it.
Yeah. The team's very small again.
Yeah, which we're now the smallest team we've had since the beginning almost. And the exciting part is that we're actually scaling with
you know what's wild? Like, I think a lot of people don't know the difference between grow and scale. So, grow is when, you grow your business, but you have more outgoings. And then scaling is when your revenue increases, but your outgoings don't. And this is the lowest amount of staff we have ever had with the most amount of customers we've ever had.
But the exciting part is that I feel like we've finally found the place for everyone.
I know.
I even said that we need to put out a new contract to all of the team members and they need to re-sign a new contract.
You cannot leave.
Have to leave for a while. Period of time.
It's just that, we're really big on listening to the industry and we've been listening to it a lot. And that's how we've really brought down the roles. And, it's just wild to not have that many staff.
Yeah, it's
I'm not going to lie, having such, little staff now, which we've still got 4 full-timers, a casual, a contractor, and then Steph in the business move. So there's 8, but 5 employees, really.
Actual forward moves employees.
4 full-timers kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what was the point of getting an office?
What
was the point of getting an office?
No way.
Because if another person leaves, I'm going to be stuck with this huge office by myself.
So if anyone wants to hire a desk.
But yeah, we're definitely in a bit of a scaling. It's a bit of a pinch me moment. We're finally hit the scale point of business and we're about to celebrate 4 years next month.
Are we really?
Yeah, next month is 4 years. I started the business in 2021.
That's actually insane. I wonder if it doesn't feel that long because my role's changed so many times. It feels like a new job every year.
It feels like a little bit longer because I was a sole trader for the year before that. And you started for me when I was a sole trader just about to turn into a company.
Yeah, I started as a contractor.
So your 4-year anniversary is coming up.
Ooh.
Yeah. So is Ray's. Everyone's
she's
4 years
trying
anniversary is
very hard
coming
to be
up.
silent right now. She's doing a great job.
So yeah, 4 years into business and we're finally making some movement, and it's all due to systems,
Yeah.
genuinely systems.
And I feel like that's also a good reminder. Like, I feel like people get into business and they expect like people to sign up immediately, people to join immediately, them to just like start scaling and start growing and start making bank straight away. But like, this is our 4th year and we're like, oh, we're getting there.
It really like I was literally having this discussion in the car with Ray. Like, people are so excited to hire, and hiring is a very exciting thing, don't get me wrong. But like, it's not worth, like, if you don't make more money, it's not worth the stress. Like, if you don't have an employee, employees are the hardest part of running a business. Like, dealing with people's lives, and not that you guys are hard, but like dealing with everyone's lives and personalities and, you know, things going on. And it's always going to be the most difficult part. So like, don't just jump to hire someone.
Yeah.
Because it just costs so much more money. And honestly, hiring people costs a lot of money too.
And hiring doesn't mean growth. Like, there's so many other ways that you can have growth other than getting an employee on board.
I've been like having a chat to a lot of my one-to-ones are currently in the middle of adding coaches or, you know, hiring staff and stuff. And I'm just like, do ghost coaching first. Like, do a bit of ghost coaching first until they actually become a coach, because it's just so hard. So basically, like, for example, one of my customers has a total number of clients, really doesn't like meal plans. Meal plans are a core part of her offer, but she doesn't really enjoy doing them because they take a lot of time. So she went and sourced a nutritionist that's qualified to make meal plans for her customers. So now she can double her capacity, and her nutritionist doesn't speak to the clients. She just creates the meal plans.
She's just a ghost.
Yeah, so it's literally just like doubling your capacity without having, because like that's another thing as well. Like, when you hire people and when we're in like at the moment, in order to sell your business, like, people get attached to the people that are in your business because employee generated content is a huge thing, and like founder content. And it's like, for example, if Kira was to leave FM tomorrow, it would impact and have a risk on FM. Do you know what I mean? Because people associate you with it.
Yeah.
So it's like it's all really well and exciting to grow, but people don't balance their risks with the costs of it. Like, yeah, it's a big one. It's definitely something that I've learned as well. Like, if you guys have noticed the FM content a lot, it's just me a lot of the time, or like you're in it as well. But like, it's normally just us two majority of the time now. And it's nothing against like the team. It's just because, you know, we had to do that risk cost aversion with all the movements in the team over the past couple months.
Yeah. And I guess people know, and they've like, we need them to trust the core people, the people that they're talking to the most, or the one that they're going to talk to on a call or inside the offer. So you've got to build that trust before people buy into you. So if we constantly had like 7 different people showing up on the feed, it's hard to learn who it is, who you're talking to, who's in the business, who that they're going to put their trust into when they do go to buy.
Plus, like, people get attached to you, and when people leave a business, it starts like, oh, why did they leave? Like, can I trust the brand as well? So like, it's definitely this thing. Brittany Saunders had a podcast about it.
Oh, did she?
She like really went into employee generated content, and then they moved out of it again because she had issues with employees, and like with them leaving the business, it started all these questions, and it creates a trust issue. Yeah. Anyway, that's the movements in FM.
Yeah.
Really exciting though, as soon as we started scaling, because this new offer came in, we started to scale. It all happened at once. It was like I'm turning woo-woo, hey.
I'm already a bit woo-woo.
I'm a big believer in the universe, because like obviously like when Maddie resigned, it was like a oh my God, what the fuck is happening kind of thing. And then it was really funny because I do like meetings with all the girls, and then as Maddie left, Ray had mentioned she wanted to go into like the marketing role, and then I was like, oh my God, this opens up another role. And then like it like pushed Kira into the new role, and then like you were already moving to that role anyways, but like the business just evolved randomly really well, and then the new offer went well, which allowed us to scale down on the business moves offer. And then as soon as this all happened, we got the go ahead on a huge project we've been waiting on, and I'm like, wow, the world does work.
Divine timing, everything will happen when it needs to happen.
But let me tell you, the shitstorm that we've been going through the last 4 months to get here, I always like, it's really funny because when I'm working with my one-to-ones, they'll try something right, or they'll be stuck at like the number 40, and they're trying, everything's going on, customers are leaving, all this kind of stuff. And then overnight it just happens. Yeah. And it's like the universe tests you. It's like, are you ready for the next step? Like, are you ready or not?
Are you sure you want this?
Like, are you really ready? And it's like, that's what happened to us. It's like, are you really ready?
Are you ready to stick it out? Are you ready to put in the hard hours? Because like there was some big days before that too.
My God. I literally, like, I could insert a picture of my calendar. The amount of calls I was on was actually a joke.
Yeah.
But that was part of the marketing strategy is, and this is like, we're going to do a full episode on this anyways, but I knew the offer would work for coaches. So I asked to get on a call with them and I sold because I knew it would work for them. So like, it's okay to ask for business. Yeah. If you know it's going to like solve a problem for people. Yeah. And that's what all my calls were. I was jumping on calls with like ex-clients or people that haven't converted into BM or like all these different areas, and they just jumped on automatically. So but that was a really fun time of my life. And now we're about to launch another campaign, which is hectic. So yeah, there's just been so much happening in Forward Moves land. Yeah. It's been nonstop since Europe.
Yeah, and so the new offer officially kicked off, and I think this is like the fourth week, because I got my first lot of calls this week, which is exciting.
That's wild how quick that's gone.
Honestly, it's like you don't know how it gets so far in the year, but when you're working in a business that's like constantly mapping out the next like month, 2 months, 3 months, and then you're like, oh, cool, it's almost Christmas. Like, what the hell? I noticed the other day that there was the wafers and fruit mince pies in Coles, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
We're talking about the Christmas party.
I know.
It's literally August.
What the hell?
I know. It just goes so quickly. Yeah, the years go so quick. It's actually insane.
But yeah, it's been really fun stepping into this new role, and even like talking to my clients this week, and I'm like, how's everything going? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, I don't think they realize what they've got the option to have in the offer as well. And I'm like, that's what I'm here for. Like, send me your ideas, message me, voice memo me, all that stuff. And then I even had one of them that was like, I didn't want to message you over the weekend, so I waited till Monday to message you. And I'm like, put out all your thoughts in the chat. Like, I will wait until Monday to get back to you, because obviously boundaries, that sort of stuff, like I'm really careful with, and I don't want to like put my foot in it of like, I get excited to answer their questions, but I'm like, no, like I need to make sure I set boundaries, just like coaches should be doing with their clients. But I was like, get your thoughts out immediately, like drop them down, use the board that we've got set up for you, make it your own, everything. And they're like, oh, and it's just like cool seeing them being like, okay, this is what I need. And it's like, we've gotten them onboarded, we're getting them into the role, we're getting them into the groove of everything. And it's just been really fun to see them get started in.
Yeah, it's been really good. I think like a lot of people really they don't understand what it's like to have, like they don't see, I don't know how to explain it. You know how like you're constantly convincing, as a coach, you're constantly convincing your customers the power of coaching. I feel like that's the same situation with the new offer. It's like people don't understand how much they actually needed it until they had it. Like in particular for me, like I had like a question box the other day, and it was like, why do you think you're so successful? I didn't answer it on the stories because I was like, this is the podcast episode. And thank you, first of all. Second, I have not had a mentor the entire time I've been in business. I think the first year I coasted, didn't grow, made heaps of mistakes. I had a mentor in a program. I finished that program, didn't work with her, was lost for like 6 months. She came back and we started working together. I've been with her ever since. And even at the times where I kind of questioned, oh, do I need strategy, or do I need like, I don't know if I really need this right now kind of thing, it was something I still paid for, because every fortnight we'd have a call and I could just talk to someone about business and it would all make sense. And like, I think that's more of a power to me. And like, even like with my client, one of my clients at the moment, I've been with her for about 18 months now. We've got a really, really good relationship. And we've achieved some goals. Obviously, we've achieved like financial goals together and things. But she was like, it's just really nice to have a relationship with someone that's business related. And she was like, if anything, like I know I can speak to you and you'll just make my head clear. And like sometime, like in mentorship, not everything's going to grow every week. Like, and there are some boring weeks. It's like a maintenance phase, right? And like at the moment we're going through one of them with her where we're just nurturing the audience and we're not doing much. We're just like putting some projects together behind the scenes. And like you get on the calls and there's not really much to talk about, but then it's just like, oh, I've got someone there if I need this, or I've got someone there if I need that, or you can hold me accountable because I'm coasting at the moment. And there's so much power to having just someone in your corner than just revenue goals at the same time. Like,
yeah,
it's also like networking and connection. And this is a really big one for us because obviously we've been connected to so many people. Like the opportunities I've had through mentorship is insane. But even like one of my customers, he needed to hire a dietitian. I was like, oh, I know someone. Do you want me to help you reach out to her? Now that she's part of his business. And it's like you're paying for connections as well. Like, for example, like in the marketing moves, if they started working with you, it's like, oh, I can put you in touch with this training app, or I know this person, or like, you know, it's just, I don't know, you're just paying for opportunity. That's it.
Literally, I had a call with someone from Everfit and they're like, if you've ever got anyone who's interested in the white label, like flick them my email, I'll get back to them like straight away. I'll jump on a call with them, anything like that. So it's like having those extra little connections are so important that you don't realize you have access to until you get into something like that.
Oh my God, guys, if Everfit gets really good, you can thank me and Kira for it.
Oh, we literally spent an hour on a call with Everfit, which is a testament to Everfit themselves actually, because they are literally sitting there going, what are the problems? What do we need to fix? Because whenever you have an issue pop up with Everfit, not when like asking, or like any training app, not like asking for a brand new feature or them developing out something crazy. If you have little problems or glitches or something like that in your app, tell the app. They don't know that something's not working on the front end, like the front end of using it sometimes.
Because they don't hear it.
No, because like, it's something so minor and it could take you like 2 seconds to fix. So maybe like, oh, that's a bit annoying. But it's a little bit annoying every single time. They want to know.
Our contact's name's Rob and he always jumps on calls with us, and they wanted to know the difference between the Australian and the American market. I was like, strap in, sis, there's a lot. And it was so funny on the call. I was like, we hear this all the time. He's like, we've never heard that. I'm like, oh my God, it's literally the biggest problem. Like, and then I was absolutely raging over the progress photos to him. Like, so I've been a client on Everfit for a while, and a couple years ago, the progress photos didn't have the black line. If you're a coach, you would know exactly what I'm talking about.
Black line with the weight.
The black line with the weight through the center. It pisses me off. Why is it through the center of my body?
Yeah.
Last year, 2 years ago, it was actually underneath the progress photo, so they updated it. And I was literally raging to Rob. I was like, you need to fix this now. Like, you know,
this
is ruining my life.
Coaches probably wouldn't know because they would probably look at it on the computer. So they wouldn't know it's a problem either. But their clients wanting to look at their comparison photos, they'd be like, ugh. Because I'm a client on Everfit as well, but I put my comparison photos in a different app.
But that's so stupid.
I know.
Honestly, it's so stupid.
Just for myself. Like, it's not actually for Josh or anything.
Not for anyone else.
It was so funny, but you also threw me into the deep end because I didn't know you were having this call.
Yeah, I did this to you a lot.
You messaged me and you were like, hey, starting a call with Everfit, if you've got like problems to bring, like bring it. And I was like, oh my God, I don't even know what problems to bring. And then as soon as I was in the call, I was like, and this, oh, and this, oh, and this. And I just like started rattling things off. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we were like, we're so sorry. We feel like we're pulling the app apart. But it's just like, for example, one of the things was like on the auto flow, have Monday to Sunday, please. Like,
instead of day one to day
7. I was like, that is one of the biggest things for us. Like,
people get
so pisses everyone off. And he was like, oh, that's a really good thing. We could probably do that so quickly. I'm like, thank you.
How is that not a thing? I guess like I never thought that it could be an option. Like sometimes you just don't know if it's an option.
Like the onboarding flow and like you can't activate an auto flow because it will mess up the whole auto flow. It's like if the onboarding flow and then it got to the auto flow and it's like, wait till next Monday to start it. Oh, pure bliss.
Yeah, that would be great instead of having to add them in manually. So we're turning into a training app chat.
But yeah, if it gets better, you can thank us for it because we literally were like pulling it apart. We do this quite a lot with apps.
We do. What other things do we have?
We're having a bit of a rogue episode because I want to talk about a couple controversial things that are driving me.
Are we going to go into our little things?
Yeah. Do a little segment.
Yeah.
What is pissing me off at the moment?
What's making Ash rage? And I don't know the topics that she's bringing. Then I've got my own little thing after that I'm going to run through. So things that are making Ash rage.
Let's start number one, cost of a wedding. Oh. Like, what in the actual fuck I'm sorry for swearing, but holy shit. I've been actively planning for a week and I'm already up to $20,000.
Oh, that's just like devastating.
And like that is wild to me because we have connections. So like the people doing our photography and videography, bless them, Mizzy Media, they're honestly amazing if you're looking for guys. They're doing us and like, you know, they're not taking care of it. I'm not getting a discount, but like I have connections in the industry. Like I know who to look for. Like I know like what so expensive.
Yeah. Everything.
But yeah, honestly, it's
also I feel like it's like a price and then it's like, oh, it's for a wedding. Extra.
Oh yeah.
Like everything. Oh no, that's not the price for a wedding. Like everything
I'm
is
having
on top
an
of.
extravagant birthday party with a white dress.
Yeah. I honestly like I can't even fathom it because I'm like, that's a house deposit. Like I'm like, oh.
Well, you know, I was really against, okay, I'm going to like shoot myself in the foot here. I was really against spending this much money on a wedding day, but I'm actually so excited for the day itself. I'm like, this is going to be the best party. I was
love
like,
how you guys
if there's
are like,
one thing I know how to do, it's how to throw a good party.
Yeah,
It's going to be
you guys
really
are like,
good.
we hate the attention being on us, and then you're like, actually, let's just go all in.
Literally, it's all about me.
But then it's like you're also like, no, but I just want everyone to have like the best time.
I'm going to have an anxiety attack about that. I'm going to be like,
everyone have a
needs
good time.
Literally.
You're gonna like you should you know what'd be funny is put like a survey out to everyone.
So, can you please give me a feedback form? How was the wedding? How was the experience?
How was the food? How's the experience? Did you have fun? Any feedback? Any notes? Do you hate me? Will you still talk to me after this?
Actually, though, I didn't go to sleep last night because I was like, what if this person doesn't get along with this person? And what if they're like, what's wrong with Ash? Why is she friends with these people? We're not having seating charts.
Okay, all right. That
we're
would
not
be
having
stressful.
any sit-down food, which I'm like, are people going to get mad at me because there's no seating and no food?
No, as long as they know beforehand, which it'll be in the invite.
We inquired with the taco truck.
Fun.
But it's like a limit of 2 tacos each. And I'm like, everyone probably a little bit more than that. But we're also getting little canapes of like mini we can get like really bougie canapes, like, you know, oysters and shit. I'm like, can we get like mini chicken burgers and like spring rolls and stuff? Like that's the good food. Like
yeah, love that.
So yeah, I'm actually living it up. And remember last year I was like, I don't understand why people make a wedding their whole personality. I'm like, you know what? I'm spending a fucking salary on this wedding. Yeah. I'm making it my whole personality.
You know, it's probably like, you know what? It's only one day. So I'm going to spread that bitch out.
I'm making it a 3-day thing.
Oh, yeah. We started looking at accommodation.
But...
And you were like, oh, you might want to book accommodation for a few nights because we're spreading it out. I was like, oh, my God.
We accidentally booked... If you guys aren't in Brisbane, there's a weekend up here called the Ekka Public Holiday. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the Easter show
if you're
of Sydney.
Yeah.
We booked the weekend of the Ekka and everything's like already 70% booked out. So like I have literally been living on the phone to my family. I'm like, just book. But now my family are booking all the Airbnbs. They're booking the Airbnbs that I was looking at to get ready. And I'm like, please don't book that one. Like leave that one
you
for
should
me.
Probably book it.
Yeah, I need to book ASAP. But
that's so funny. But yeah.
So wedding planning is actually really fun. Cool. I'm actually really enjoying it.
What else are you
I've got my own little spreadsheet and I had to email John because I ruined one of the formulas.
Oh, no.
I was like, it's not fitness, it's just a wedding. But yeah, well, number 1, raging about the price of a wedding, like, shouldn't be so expensive. Mm-hmm. Like, leave me alone. Number 2, okay.
Wait, can I do a cheeky little plug?
Yeah.
You've also booked a celebrant.
I know.
My sister, Tisha. She is going to be your celebrant, which is so exciting.
It was really funny because, like, coming into the wedding, I'm not stressed. Like, I'm so naive to think I'm not going to get wedding stress because I run a business. Like, how much more stressful can a wedding be? Like, I'm already stressed 24/7.
Maybe it'll just be stressful because you are running a business.
Exactly. But it was really funny because obviously Kira's sister Tish, she's worked with us a little bit before and like we get along really well. And when James and I first got engaged, I was like, oh, like we've got to celebrate. He's like, oh, I haven't met her yet. Like maybe not. And then we went to Kira's birthday dinner and James, I think, near wet himself from laughing. And he was like, I have to have her. Like, I have to have her up the front with me. Like, my partner hates being center of attention. He's like, I need someone up there that's just going to calm me down.
Yeah. And then even like imagine her coming to be like, to get your, you have to sign something before you get married, like on the day. Imagine her like being able to walk in and be like, hello, like it's me, need to sign something. TLC celebrant is her thing, by the way.
Yeah, I'll tag her. I'm doing a wedding series on TikTok, guys, if you want to follow along.
fun.
I'm actually having
you
a
could
lot
do
of fun
like
with
little like when you have your meetings with her and stuff like that. Like that's so fun.
Well,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do first look. I haven't told James yet, so.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Well, I cried when he tried on a tux the other day.
Yeah.
So I think
do you want to like be walking down the aisle just like
we have this thing. I don't know if you're like this as well, but we cannot go to Westfield. Like if we go to Westfield, we drop like $2,000 on nothing.
Oh.
So like every time we go to the shops, we end up buying something stupid.
Really?
And we went on Sunday and we bought wedding rings. And
well, that's not stupid.
But like still, like we spent thousands of dollars. And I was like,
it's one of those things though. If you go to the shops and you're not expecting to buy anything, you will find everything to buy. If you go to the shops looking for something, nothing.
That's something I want to rage about. Why is it when I have money, the shittest clothes in the world?
Yeah.
But when I don't have money, everything
is amazing. Everyone's got incredible drops, incredible launches. The shop's just walking through. You're like, I want that, I want that, I want that. And then when you have money, you're like, all right. The universe is like, no.
I honestly so mad about it. And like I'm getting targeted for ads at the moment because I think I'm in my spending era. And I'm like, stop targeting me. I keep
it's gonna
buying
work.
shit. I got a Princess Polly ad and I bought it. And I don't even wear like low-rise skirts. Like it's not a I'm a
like a
millennial.
hipster.
I need to have a high. Oh God. Number 2. Okay, let's make
3
fitness rages. Business edition. I was scrolling on TikTok the other day. Oh, it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. And I saw a coach crying on TikTok. And she was crying and posted like text over the screen and said, it's really disheartening when you know that you're such a good coach, but clients go and choose all the influencers and booty girls and won't give you a chance.
Oh my God. 1, I'm not signing up to that. 2, why are you pulling other people down?
Because
that's probably where you want to be. That's probably who you want to become. And you're tearing them down because you're not there yet.
It actually annoys me so much.
Like that is tall poppy syndrome mixed with woe is me.
First of all, where's your emotional maturity? There is no way you can run a successful business with that kind of emotional maturity. Mm-hmm. Get over yourself. I'm being so rogue on this episode. Oh my God. Number 2, the difference between you and a successful person is that successful people actually do the work and they don't cry about the success. Like there's not one successful person that I know that cries about other people having more success than them. They're just too buried in their own work.
Yeah.
And like that is honestly, like I think we've spoken about this before, but like if my coach did that, I'd be like, I think I want to cancel my service.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh man, like I get it if you're going through like a really big struggle in your life and you're trying to showcase it and whatever, but like not sitting there like crying on camera about something like that. Like I get it in some places, but not in others. But
do you know what that looks like? Like from the outside looking in, do you know what that looks like? Like it doesn't look good on your image. It doesn't look good on your perception. And when it comes to like, you know, the booty girls, the influencer girls, number 1, hard truth. 50% minimum of this industry is based on how you look as a coach. And, you know, there's a lot of up and down about it, but I'm not having an opinion on this. I'm just saying a fact. People will buy into you if you look fit. People will buy into you if you train really hard. Like they want a coach that talks the talk and walks the walk, number 1. Number 2, these guys are online coaches. They're posting online. That's how they've got customers. And number 3, how do you know what they're doing in their programs? How do you actually know what they're doing in their programs? And we've worked with a lot of coaches that do have that high level, you know, they are perceived to be these big coaches. Some of them put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of work. Others might do a little bit more minimal work, but it doesn't take away from their work. They've just learned how to optimize it. But it honestly just struck a nerve.
If you're such a good coach, why aren't you posting about how good you are? Like, why aren't you posting your results? Why aren't you showing people what you can do for them instead of sitting there crying and talking about how bad everybody else is?
That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. It's the victim mentality. And this kind of ties back to like, you know, the question of how did you get so successful? I didn't sit there and cry that other people are doing better than me. like I'm not going to lie and say I haven't had moments. For sure, I've had many, many moments, and I have them all the time. But I don't sit there and cry about it. I'm like, cool, now I need to get to work. Now I need to do 50 calls a week to make sure that I can grow my business, you know? Oh, that just sent me into a rage. It just makes me spiral so much, which brings me on to the next one.
Ready?
Annoys me. I am being very, what is it when you do what you say? When you do what you don't like?
What?
Contradictive. I'm being very contradictive right now. So, like, sue me. But people using negative talk around others or drama to sell their business.
Yeah. Which is very similar to before.
But in the context of business coaches.
Oh,
if you are constantly talking about drama, and don't get me wrong, controversy can be really good when it comes to like business and like sparking attention, and being controversial is a way to get attention, right? It is a way to grow your business. But if your whole marketing strategy as a business coach is to tear down others in business, you don't have a business strategy. You're just a bully.
Like
point blank.
It's going around a lot to be like, that doesn't work. If your business coach is doing this, that's wrong. Like, so many different strategies can work if you're consistent with it. So like, yeah, it doesn't make sense to like put it down just to bring yourself up.
It just like baffles me. Like, as someone that sees that online, like as a business coach myself, oh God, I hate that term, but business person myself. I feel like if I was to get online and to tear other people down, like if my mentor did that, I'd be like, what are you saying about me behind the scenes? Like, what are you know, like, what's the safe space? Like, it kind of removes that safe space. Like, I just really think that when you're consuming marketing, if they're tearing someone else down to make them look good, are they actually good, or are they tearing other people down to make them look average? Are they average and they're tearing someone else down to make them look good?
Just to make them look better than what they are.
God, it drives me
I feel like
insane.
It would just like make you feel a little bit bad. Like if you did want to reach out to them and like start coaching with them, that they're going to be like, oh, why were you doing that with that person? Like, that's wrong. And it's like, okay, well, I'm just doing my best. Like, yeah, I just
like, there's definitely a lot of questionable things that you see, for sure. I see some questionable things, but a part of the profession is to just be like, okay, cool, like that didn't work for you, let's try something else, and this is the reason why it might not have worked for your business. Like, I can tell you now, there's not one strategy that works across all my clients. Like, I have one person that does DM outreach, and that is her whole business. That she literally makes $250,000 a year, and that is how she books consults. Like, that is her main lead generator. She has marketing strategy, she has everything, but that's just the form of her strategy. And there's so much stuff online about if you're still sending DMs, like, who are you even with? It's a strategy that works.
absolutely.
It really, we have an appointment setter. If you guys are in our DMs, you probably, it's making me really uncomfortable. She's saying, that's how she sells business. Like, it's working. Like, our conversion rate has gone up. Like, and it's just, there's so much demonizing on things, and no wonder why people are so confused around business, because things are so demonized. Like,
I feel like you should be filling your clients with confidence instead of filling them with fear.
Or show them why it doesn't work in a positive way.
Yeah, like explain it to them. Like, say why it's not working instead of just like jumping online and bagging out others and being like, if you're doing this, you're wrong. Like, no, it doesn't necessarily mean
just
wrong.
the call out culture is really bothering me. And I'm not saying I'm a perfect person. I know that I'm not. I'm being very contradictory with this conversation right now. But like, it is so intolerable sometimes. I can't. I have to take a big step back from social media sometimes.
Agree.
Because it's just so intense. That's another thing that's really sending me into a rage. Really bad.
What, social media?
You know the next thing? This is so materialistic of me. But like, what is the go with Macca's iced coffee cups being full cardboard? So you know how you used to get the plastic cups from Macca's? Full cardboard with a cardboard lid.
What?
Yeah. Like, what is that?
Is it like the ones that we got from Cafe 63?
Yeah. But
Ew.
a cardboard lid.
Yeah, so was those.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That's another thing that's driving me insane.
Just to like remove more plastic? That's weird.
But they're my things that are annoying
Okay.
me.
Yeah, that is pretty annoying. Okay, my thing that I'm going to go into is just like this funny little segment that I have. Some are fitness related, some aren't. But it's things that feel embarrassing or awkward but shouldn't. And it's just my little
Filming a
brain thoughts.
podcast.
Okay, so one of like the main examples that I give is why is it so awkward when your shoelace comes undone in public and you have to stop and retie it?
And I keep walking with it and I like flick my shoe and I'm like,
Is it so you're like you want people to know that it's undone?
No, I
sometimes
just don't
do it
want to
and
have
I
to
like look
bend
down at it to be like, yeah, I'm aware it's undone, so nobody goes, oh, your shoelace is undone, don't trip over. How often do people trip over with their shoelace?
It's really embarrassing. I don't want to have to bend over and do my shoelace
I don't know what it is.
up. Like,
It's
don't look at me.
But then also, these are all things that like when you see someone else do it, you don't go, oh, how embarrassing. So like, why do we think it's embarrassing ourselves?
I know. It's so bad.
It's so weird. So these are all based around that. Okay. Ray will find this one.
I love how you're lightening up the mood. I'm like, I hate this. I hate that.
We're going to finish on a light note. Eating your meal prep or prep food at a restaurant or out in public. But like if I see
feel
someone
like that's
else
not
do it, I'm like,
embarrassing.
oh, pop off queen. I'm like, oh,
I feel like that's not embarrassing.
not bad, but awkward. Like we went to dinner and Ray kept her meal like under the table because she didn't want to put it out on the table at the restaurant.
You know what I find embarrassing? Dropping my knife and fork on the floor.
Oh, yeah, because, like, you're not going to pick it up and use it, but then, like, you don't have cutlery and you've got to wait for the waiter to be like, I dropped my fork.
It's like when other
embarrassing,
people drop
actually.
their knife and fork, I'm like, oh, sucks. But I don't think anything else.
Yeah, and then I'm like, hello, I can't keep my cutlery on the table. Like, do you have any pencils I can colour with? But somebody else thought, I'm like, oh, do you want me to get you? Do you want me to holler the waiter? But, like, when I do it, embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
Anyway, I know in the last step I was like, I don't get embarrassed. This is like minuscule things that I'm like, oh, embarrassing. And then I'm fine. Okay, this one for coaches mainly. Talking to the camera and posting online, especially stories or like videos of them talking. When you see somebody else post a video or post a story and they're talking to the camera, you're just sitting there watching, listening to what they have to say. When you go to do it, something happens in your brain that you're like, oh, this is so embarrassing. Or like you see it
Can I speak English?
Yeah.
What's my fluent language?
Yeah. And then, so it's like, why are we overthinking it so hard? Like, because you're not sitting there looking at somebody else doing it and being like, oh, or like their video in the gym, but you go to record yourself in the gym and you're like, oh, how embarrassing. I think I'm amazing. Like,
wow, that's such a good video. I get like, if you guys go back, I'm throwing myself under the bus here. I get like a head wobble. I'm like,
I get like further and further tilted to one side. Like I'm like, and I don't know why I keep going.
It honestly is. I hate when Alexa's like, we've got to film today. And I'm like,
you're like, here's everything we've got to film. And then she's like, let's film. And you're like, no.
can Kira do it?
Okay. Working out how a new machine works or trying to find the one you want in a different gym. But so when you see somebody else walking around the gym, you're like, oh, I wonder what they're looking for. I wonder if I can like help them find it. But when you're walking around the gym and you can't find what you're looking for, you're like, oh, fucking idiot.
Let me add 2 caveats to this. One, when a machine has different weights and you plug it in and you're like, I can do this weight, but it pulls different. So
and then
embarrassing.
you do one rep and you're like, never mind.
And then when I'm on cables and I'm doing like flies and it's on the 2.5, I'm like, people think I'm so weak.
But it's quite universal. Like, it's so
hate
fine.
it.
If I saw somebody else adjust their weight, I'm like, oh. Like, you just don't even think about it. But you're like, literally everybody in the gym can see me.
Oh, it's funny when you're on like deload week and it's like, guys, I can lift heavier than
You
this.
want to wear a shirt that says like, I'm in a deload week.
It's like, I do lift. I'm sorry.
Don't touch me. I'm in a deload week.
Oh my God.
Or you want to wear a sign that says like, I'm recording my technique for my coach. Like,
I have the worst gym anxiety. Hey? Like, I'm just like, please don't look at me.
but also, you don't ever think that about anybody else. So why do you think people are thinking that about you?
At the gym, I constantly get confused between the adductor and abductor machine. And
Why
then
don't you remember good girl, bad girl?
And then I get on the wrong one. I'm like, oh, I'm here now.
Wait, do you have separate machines?
Yeah.
Oh, I've only ever used ones that you...
I didn't know. You can use them for both. But I was like, too late now. I'm here. I'm just going to do the one.
Wait.
Like, I didn't know when I first
Oh,
moved
but
into
you-
the gym,
you
I didn't
didn't
know
know
how
you
to
could
change it.
change
So I was
it.
like, oh, well, I'm just going to do this one instead.
Oh, right. Gotcha. Oh,
I've
my
done that
God.
multiple times. Like, I get really confused with back exercises. Like, it just confuses me. And I'll, instead of like getting up on a push, I'll get on a pull. I'm like, oh, doing pull day. Like, I'm not doing push.
Because you don't want to get up and
Yeah,
change.
like, it's so
I
embarrassing.
literally, the comp bench wasn't free and another bench wasn't. I was like, ugh. Went to set up on the other bench and then literally that person left. I picked up my shit and moved over to the different bench.
Yeah.
Where like some people I think are just like, oh, I'm here now.
You know what else I find really embarrassing? Warming up.
Why?
Why are you looking at me when I'm using my bands to warm up?
No way. I look at people warming up and I'm like, fuck yeah, mobility.
I get so embarrassed.
I'm like getting old, so I feel like it's actually a good thing.
Embarrassed.
Okay, what?
I've got one.
What?
I've got an embarrassing thing that's not embarrassing.
Go.
Okay. Your windscreen wiper speed when it's raining.
No, do you know that's
get
not
the worst
okay? I
complex.
feel like it's embarrassing because I actually do judge people for that.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Don't say that
if
to me.
If someone is driving in a light sprinkle and their windshield wipers are too fast, I'm like, no, not an acceptable
See,
speed
you're the
for
reason
the
why I
amount
have
of rain.
anxiety.
Okay,
I always
well,
look
you
around,
should.
I'm like, whose windscreen wipers are on like mine? And then I see the car in front, I'm like, it's okay, I can put them on.
If you can't see, turn them on. But because I actually hate this, might be a little bit of a tism thing.
Yeah.
But like if they're too fast, I will never have it on the fastest speed. Like no matter the rank, because I hate it's like. Do
You have automatic on yours?
Yeah, I do. But sometimes I have to turn down the sensitivity because sometimes it'll just start going, and I'm like, what the fuck are you on for? But yeah, no. If somebody drives past, I'm like, too fast for the amount of rain.
So you're the reason why I get
You
anxiety.
should have anxiety about your
All right,
wiper speed.
anyways.
That is embarrassing. Okay, this might be a little bit niche, but as a female with a male coach, talking about any belly upsets.
It's like, I don't want to tell you what my poo is like.
I literally, in my check-in, I was like, just at the end of the night, it's like towards the end of the day, like I've just been a little bit like gassy. And then I was like, anyway, that's all, moving on, do with that what you will. And then he was like, Kira, I absolutely need to know that information. That is not to mine. I was like, no, I don't want you to know that my belly is upset.
I get
But also
that.
I was like, duh, of course I need to know.
I have like meltdowns to my coach, and I'm like, I'm really sorry. I just had a moment, and they're like, it's okay. And I'm like, no, like I'm really sorry.
But yeah, that was funny. Okay, this wanting to get a Slurpee at 7-Eleven, but having to wait for a child to finish getting theirs. And you're standing there like, hello, I'm an adult waiting to get a Slurpee, and there's like some 7-year-old filling.
It's like I go back to like my childhood chunky self. I'm like,
I'm like just standing there like also getting fuel, and I'm like, yeah, I'm an adult getting fuel, but also I really want my Slurpee, and there's a child there, and you're like, oh, this is embarrassing.
that's a good one. I like that one. Oh my goodness. I could go for a Slurpee.
Using gift vouchers. Like,
I've never really used one.
you've never been given a gift voucher?
I use them online, but not in the shop.
I don't know why in the shop, because I'm like, it's literally money, but for some reason I go to use a gift voucher and they're like, you're poor.
It's like, look at this peasant.
Yeah, like, oh, you have to use a gift voucher. You can't
gave you
get
that
it on
money.
your own.
Are you guys wondering what our office is like? This is it.
Oh, man. So yeah.
Oh my goodness. I don't find that embarrassing.
No?
No.
Because you're like, fuck yeah, don't have to pay for it. I don't know. I feel like they're like, you couldn't
I
get
love
this
free
until
stuff.
somebody given you a gift voucher.
I love free
but these
stuff.
are all just like fleeting moment ones. So hopefully if you're having any of these thoughts, you can remember that like everybody has these thoughts and it's actually so fun.
Especially the Slurpee at 7.
You tell that child to hurry up so you can get your Slurpee
We
queen.
get Slurpees every second day.
Oh man,
7-Eleven.
Ray did it to us.
Yeah.
She was getting Slurpees and I was like, fucking
Rude.
Slurpee. I completely forgot about Slurpees. Forgot they existed.
You know what else is embarrassing? When your dog misbehaves in front of people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
I even actually did having to pick up dog poo.
Oh, that's really embarrassing.
Really embarrassing.
And Callie has a habit of shitting on the main road. Like peak,
So many
peak hour
cars.
traffic, we will walk up all the side streets right in the middle where all the traffic is.
That's all
And
right.
then
Moo decides to shit on the concrete, so that's much worse.
on the way home, there's like a set of lights before our street, and Callie knows that that's the end of the walk when she gets to the lights. We'll be walking across the main road in peak hour traffic, and she decides to start eating the lead and going crazy. I'm like, stop embarrassing me.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
And then she rolls on the grass and she does the golden flop. And I'm just standing there, and
Oh,
everyone at the traffic lights has stopped looking at me, and I'm like, Callie,
It's like they decide to stop moving.
She just lies on the floor and
Yeah.
like she won't move, and I'm like, this is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that sucks.
Literally the worst.
Anyways,
That's a bit of a yappy episode.
Yeah. So welcome back to the pod. We are back, and we'll be here hopefully till the end of the year, and then we'll.
I think we're gonna have a couple guests on. I have kind of missed just having.
I just meant like the podcast will be
Yeah.
back until the end of the
I
year.
feel like, I don't know if this is like just a me thing, but because when we've got guests on the podcast, I love it. But because we're listening to them, it's like, I want to talk. I want to like bloody vent over here in the corner, and I can't because I can't make it about me. I'm like, this is great. We're going to talk.
Yeah, we get to chat.
I know. It's a chitty chat.
But yeah, so after this, we'll have a few more educational episodes for you all. So, yeah, but we love being able to just chat and catch you all up.
Yeah, we're back, guys.
We're back.
Did you miss us?
Because we missed you.
We need to make that TikTok before we get razzed
We got
by
strict instructions
Alexa.
from our TikTok.
Oh my God, we should tell the Alexa story. The
At dinner?
cocktails.
Oh, man.
my
Alexa,
goodness.
okay, Alexa finds everything embarrassing.
But previous to this, we went for dinner for Maddie's last day. And yeah, Alexa finds things embarrassing, as everyone does. But I was on TikTok and I found this video, and it's like how to make yourself center of attention. And it was just like a stupid video, and it's like fake a medical emergency, extra attention, post your hospital wrist on Instagram, attention. I found it really funny because it's like Kira's humor. So like we were talking about this the morning of the dinner.
The best one. Are you going to say the best one? And it was like order fajitas at a Mexican restaurant.
Yes, I was like, order fajitas at a Mexican restaurant.
And I was like, absolutely.
And in the comments, it was like, if it's my birthday and you order fajitas, that's so rude kind of thing. So anyways, we went to a Mexican restaurant for dinner.
She didn't get fajitas.
No, but we all ordered a cocktail, and she ordered called the birthday girl. Anyways, mine, Kira, and Maddie's cocktails came out, and Kira's like, where's the last cocktail? He's like, it's coming. It came out with a sparkle.
It came out with a full sparkle on it, and I was like, this is the cocktail version of getting fajitas.
And then he puts it down, and Kira's like, happy.
And Alexa went and did, she was like, shut the fuck up. She's like, don't you dare sing happy birthday to me.
And the best part is you can't blow a sparkler out, so you just have to wait for it to get
Anyway, and the best part is it's actually a birthday suit, so I'm going to get to post the video of it.
Oh my God. Oh, I love trolling people.
Oh, man.
shit.
That was so
That was the
good.
funniest thing. Oh.
And she hated every second of it, and it
my
just made it
goodness.
even funnier because she was hating her life.
There was like a group, you know how there's like always a group next to you and they always just look over? They were like looking at her. She's like, I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
Oh my goodness.
That was a good
That would be
time.
a good cut for Instagram for our personal pages.
Yeah, oh man, and then she can we can even put the image of it. Oh man, she's gonna absolutely writing it down.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next episode.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit more serious.
Yes. See you next week.
Bye.